happening, good people? It's your man Antoine, right back with another dope episode of Coture Conversations, as we are continuing our series with the women in the life at now. All right, guys, I need one of them buttons for the little applause thing. I'm gonna put that effect in there. So we have Aja and Adrienne. Hey, say what's up to the people.
What's going on?
I'm gonna correct you real quick. It's Aja.
It's Aja?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing that. I want to make sure I get you right.
Just remember, like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, see, y'all, man, this, I can tell this is about to be good. So listen, what trips me out about that these days is we tend to meet people digitally, for lack of a better term, right? So you don't really get to pronounce people's name. You just read it, and then you run with whatever. And then when you actually meet the person, you go up, you want to shake their hand, and you say, you pronounce their name wrong, and they're like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, hey, my bad, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
But listen, it's good to have you guys here. So
thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys have a lot of great things. You guys are amazing. I read up on you guys.
Thank you.
I definitely want to dive right in because what's special about you guys is we're in the entertainment industry. With what we do out on the magazine. You guys are on the show, but everything is not always about entertainment. And I like to highlight people like you because it shows our youth that you ain't got to be no damn rapper. Everybody can't be no rapper. I gotta say this. You opened Lifestyle Dentistry in 2016. Let's talk about that because I read some good things about that.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So, honestly, I got done with dental school. I served in the Navy for 5 years and came out, worked for a corporate dental office. And it didn't take me long to decide, like, hey, I need to be doing my own thing. I just didn't like how they would have me present $5,000 treatment to a patient, but like you only get to spend 3 minutes with the patient. So there was really no rapport that I was building. And I truly love dentistry. So I love the patient aspect of it. And so I was like, I think I need my own. And literally from scratch, like I found the building. I met Adrienne, a year before that. Yep. Had her helping me look for buildings while I was at work. She was a teacher at the time. She had the summers off. And literally the place that we're in just had wood beams in it. And literally it was wood beams, and we sat down and designed the office and picked the colors and the counters and countertops and everything, and then it just came to life.
Listen, ain't that a beautiful thing? Like, I love this. I love Black entrepreneurship. I love when you can, because what you're speaking of, I can relate to because I've sat down with my wife and just come up with things to do as far as my business goes. And we would come up with things and come up with the words and the names of things, and then watch it come to fruition.
Yeah.
But not just watch it, you make it happen. You first think it, speak it, then you make it happen.
Yeah.
So I know the feeling of that. And so tell me about this. You give a spa-like experience. I gotta know about this because people ain't going to the dentist. Give us some info about that so we can come and see.
Got it. So COVID shut some things down for us, but patient comes in, the lights, like the waiting area, dim lights, chill music. It doesn't smell like a dental office. I'm very big on that. It does not smell like a dental office. Just privacy doors, things, you can't hear or see across the room. There are some offices where it's just literally just an x-ray something or a sink in between the rooms. So it's individual rooms. 2 of the chairs that we have where you get your cleaning, they have massages on them. And so, so as the patient is laid back, their back is being massaged. We clean teeth with the lights dimmed and music playing. So I say dim, but the light is off, music playing, and just giving them a relaxing experience. After they're finished, sit them up, give them a warm towel to wipe their hands, wipe their mouth, And the towel is normally, or was before COVID, scented with an essential oil.
Wow.
And
man, listen, you know, man, this is what I love. I love this here, man. I love this, all this beautiful blackness, man, because all that is that's just that melanin magic. You just sprinkling and dropping that all on, you know what I'm saying? Saucing it up for people. And people, you know, making it inviting, you know, that has always been, you know, I did something similar. It didn't go that far, but I had a car wash that I had the same similar theme. You know, I made it more like a lounge type. So when people came in, throwing up drinks, I had music going. You know what I mean? I was a little younger then, so you know, it got a little wild up there. But still, it was a place. It was a place where we could, you know, people can come, unwind, and enjoy themselves. And you know, that's what I'm hearing. So, you know, you guys, I'm gonna make sure you have all of the info you need in the article about lifestyle dentistry.
Thank you.
Listen, y'all got to go check her out.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
You spoke about military services. I pulled something up.
Okay.
Now you see this right here? I can't really. It's hard to show it on my camera, right?
Oh, I see the emblem. I see the emblem at the top.
So listen. Now, since then, I've won awards for my magazine, but this was in 2020. Now I'm 40, so then I'm probably like 38. My brother is a 20-year Navy vet. All right. They gave me a certificate for being his brother. So I was like, oh, wow, he presented me with it.
That is awesome.
A certificate of appreciation, you know, just for, you know, being his brother, and he put in time. And, you know, I was so happy. I was like, dude, I ain't never got.
Yes, that is awesome.
That, you know, I really, I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But talk about the service.
Awesome. You doing something right. You doing something right.
That's right. Yeah, definitely right now. It's you know, been uphill from then. So I was talking about you know, you speaking on your experience in the military and how you take what you've learned and apply it to your lifestyle now.
Yes. So firstly, they paid for dental school, so they saved me about $220,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
so for that.
Right, exactly. So I would never be mad at the United States Navy.
Okay. Right.
Not only did they do that, but trained me really well. Like I tell Adrienne all the time, like, there's just nothing that scares me, because we treated active duty patients, we treated their kids, their other dependents, we treated veterans. So there were times people walk in, if I was on call, walk in the dental clinic, or I get a page, and I mean swelling out to here, you know?
You gotta be brave to, man, you know.
So you do, like. Hands,
you know, I also, you know, appreciate anybody in any type of medical field, be it dental or I have a surgeon. A few years back, everybody know I was in the hospital for like 6 months. I had pancreatitis. Yeah, I had 8 major abdominal surgeries.
Oh, so goodness.
Yeah, I have a whole reconstructed. I'm a walking miracle. I died like 4 times. So you know, when it comes to anybody in that field, I really appreciate what you guys have to deal with. I can imagine what you see. You know, and being able to deal with that and provide a quality service.
Yes,
that's a beautiful Black woman. That's what I love. That's what I love. But listen, we just all in your business. Adrienne, what's going on over there?
What's going on?
You know, I know you've been putting down. You know, give us a little bit of background on you.
So yeah, I actually, me and Aja met back in 2015. I was teaching 4th grade at the time. That's kind of what I was trained in. Always been around sports, played basketball in college. Right about the time I met her, I started refereeing. And it was like this thing where I was like, I don't know if it's something that you can like make a career out of, but I was pretty good at it. And since then, I think the plan was me to stay in the classroom for like 2 more years. And everything kind of always happens like at the perfect time. She decided to open up the practice, you know, leave corporate. At that same time, I started refereeing. And I mean, it was like an explosion in our lives because we actually opened up the practice. I left teaching because I actually became really good and started getting hired in Division I conferences back in 2016. And, you know, fast forward to today, I'm in about 9 different Division I conferences, 2 Power Fives. And I've been doing something that I honestly never saw myself doing, running the practice as far as like insurance, and, you know, we have a VA contract. So we work hand in hand pretty intensively since we met.
Right. But 2018 is when everything
took
kind of dive and left teaching and actually came on board. And when I tell you, like, she is a trooper because you know, other people who I know might be a little soft, and, you know, I gotta baby them and talk to them and, you know, coddle them. And when she came on board, it literally was her and I that ran it, because we had a couple other people quit. And I looked at her and I said, figure it out.
Listen,
like,
you know what?
She did it.
I'm loving this. I'm feeling the energy, and it's great energy because I can relate to it. As you know, with my publication, next year will be my 10th year.
Nice, congratulations.
I didn't know how to run a magazine at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, when I was presented with the opportunity, I just took it and ran with it. So nobody would teach me anything. Honestly, like, people didn't even want to look my way. Whereas I couldn't get interviews. Like, now I'm backed up on interviews, but it was either I take it, or take that L and say, you know, I can't do this, or I was just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna create my own lane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the magazine. So when people talk about typical magazine protocol, I'm like, I don't know. This is what I do.
Right.
What I've been doing the past 9 years is what I do. So people ask me like, how do you do? I ain't go to school for this and nothing. This is just me. And consistency. And one of the major things, and I stand on in my practice, is being a man of my word and doing good business. I don't have no room for any negativity. I like to keep my face clean. I like to do what I say I'm gonna do, and that would take you a long way.
It will.
You know, we tend to get people tend to, you know, always want to try to cut corners or figure out ways to get over on people. Like, listen, for those you know, a couple little shillings you're gonna get out of that. You know, you're gonna be burning bridges. And you gotta build relationships, you know, and that'll take you a long way. You know,
it sounds like you pretty similar to what we go by at the practice. Is one of the things we say is we do the right things at the right time for the right reasons.
That's right. I love that. I ain't gonna steal it. I love it. I was about to, you know, my mind was like, yeah, you gotta steal it.
Take it. You can take it.
But that's amazing. So you know, you guys have a baby girl. I know you mentioned that. Tell us about the precious little baby.
Oh, she is, doing awesome. We had some nice challenges with her. She had a heart surgery in January, and God has just really been good. He has, you know, thrown a little favor dust on us, and she's just excelling and gaining weight, and starting to finally get some teeth and teething, and being fussy and crying and fussing us out and all that good stuff.
You gotta love those moments. Because I have my oldest is about to be 19. You know, I have a 15-year-old that's about to be 16, 14-year-old.
Oh, wow.
I love when they were like that, when you could hold them and then, you know, they become a toddler and they cutting up, you know, then they turn into teenagers. Oh, I remember how I was when I was a teenager. So these guys are teenagers on steroids because they have devices now.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, it's a whole different world out here today.
I believe every word that you're saying.
Yes, enjoy that baby. Enjoy that baby.
Okay, I will.
So let's talk about the show, Women in the Life Atlanta. You know, I've been talking with the ladies, and it's an amazing show. I really love the whole vibe, the whole concept of it. talk to us about how you guys got involved with the show.
So we actually were invited, or I guess like gave a heads up from Aja's cousin Rita, who is also on the show. And she was like, yo, it's this like dope group. You know, she told us about Donna and Barbara, like they're trying to do this thing where you got some representation that's going to be a little different from what we see right now. Like,
yes,
you guys should really send in something. You'd be great for it. And so, you know, we had a lot on our plate right now, which we always do, but we've always felt like we have a story to tell, like things to this is just something that we do in our everyday life, but it was like perfect timing, like just, you know, hey, let's see what this is about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so we sent in an interview and went through the process and all that good stuff. And it ended up being, even at first, you know, encounter, it was so authentic, and you just had good chemistry. You felt good energy and everything. Yes. And it just was something that felt right.
It felt authentic.
Right.
Like they really, truly wanted to put faces in front of people that were doing something with themselves, with family.
Right.
You know, like seeing a world inside of our community that
that's right,
everyone else doesn't see, or they think they know about.
Well, you know, the reason why. One of the reasons why I appreciate that, because as someone that's in the media, I believe very heavily in us taking control of our own narratives. Because I say this, I say it when a lot of people don't want to say it. When we let them folks, tell our stories, you ain't gonna get nothing but a bunch of twerking, debauchery, the bottom of the barrel, the most negative aspects of Black society. That's what they're gonna promote, and we don't even be living like that.
Yeah,
we don't live like that.
Definitely not the majority.
If you look at most mainstream media, you know, we all thugs. We all just overly sexualized, and we were sexually perverted, and it's just like, we tired, man. We tired. Yeah. So now we can do it ourselves, and that's what I believe. That's why I support the show, because you know, you guys are showing how we really live. Like, you know, everybody ain't out here just twerking, just get up out the blue and just start twerking, clapping your butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you even doing?
Why you eating at a restaurant?
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, and that's the type of stuff that would make, you know, the media, and that's the type of stuff we see. And you know, I'm married. My wife don't do none of that. Yeah. And my wife is a teacher. She's a business owner. You know what I mean? Like, we don't ain't nobody running around in my house twerking and acting crazy like that. Now my children, you know, they churn. Now the children gonna do what children do. But they have a mother and a father in a home being raised. We ain't all thugs. Now, I got a couple of tattoos on my face and stuff, but you know, that was young, you know, my younger dude. I let it stay there too. But you know, I really want to say that I appreciate you guys for lending yourselves to let us hear your stories, so that we can, you know more, and people can know more and see more, being willing to do that, and not you know, because I know we love money, we need money, but you know, if you will do anything for money, then you just have no integrity, because then you allow yourself to be used. And I'm totally against, like, everybody protects their culture, right?
Yeah.
Everybody protects their culture. We don't.
We're
starting to.
I was waiting for you to say everybody except us, but we're starting to. You're right.
Yes. There's a big wake up, and things like what you guys are doing. Like, we gotta champion businesses, and you know, like what you guys do is amazing. And I like to talk to my children all the time, because I used to be a rapper back in the 90s, early 2000s, but you know, I like to show them that, listen, man, you ain't got to go out there and be trying to be a rapper, because nowadays they done twisted the logic. I remember when we was coming up, rappers would get a deal, get out the streets, start businesses.
Now they want
rappers like that. But they now get a record deal, and then they turn into a blood.
Right,
right. Yep,
What
right.
you doing?
Yep.
How you banging? How you banging?
So,
And you wasn't,
so
you know.
true.
So they go backwards with it, and you know. So I'm like, listen, man, like, we need dentists. We need them.
Well,
Right.
We got enough rappers. I see you dudes all the time, and I know y'all rappers gonna give me a hard time, but I give y'all a hard time too. Got enough of y'all. We need everybody out here that's actually making the world go round. We need our teeth done right, and you also get a great experience. And you mean you mean so you guys are stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't sit around and wait for nobody to tell us we stars. We already know we stars, then we just go ahead and let our light shine. Somebody, man, where the mic drop? I want to drop the mic. Man.
You preaching, you preaching.
So listen, I want to take the time to thank you guys and for you know, chopping up some game with me. And you're some beautiful ladies, man. I love it. I love to see beautiful Black women. And you guys are, you know, walking in Black excellence. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to and, you know, show some love to before we wrap this thing up?
Well, we give a shout out to
Donna and Barbara.
For
sure.
Yep. Kendi and Keys.
Right, Keys about to have a baby soon.
Yeah. Thinking
shout
about
out to
I think, of course, I mean the whole cast.
Tiana. Yeah, I done, you know, the Alfreds. Shout out to
the Alfreds.
yeah, definitely.
Clay, Tiana, like
everybody,
all of them.
Yeah.
Did you get the chance to talk to Rita?
No, I did not. I didn't get in contact with her yet. If you guys talk to her, tell her to get at me so we can get her.
Okay,
in the
I
issue.
sure will.
And listen, we're planning a rollout event for this issue, so I would love to see you guys there.
Sounds
you guys
good.
will be there. It's gonna be in Atlanta. So.
Oh, okay. Listen, all we need is in advance notice.
Yeah, we're looking at September. So you guys, we'd love to see you. So hey, man. Y'all already know I'm gonna have all the information for you guys in the article, and we're gonna have a nice spread for them in our issue coming up. And you guys are gonna see some of the footage, man, when we have this rollout, because y'all know how I do. All right, have a good one.